Attorney General Ken Cuccinelli, Virginia, thank you so much. Why do we need to get rid of Obamacare in each state, too? Is this important to not have socialized health care in states? How can we end that, too?
You know, we have had one answer in federal government to every challenge in healthcare for 47 years, and that's more government. You know, it goes back to the beginning of Medicaid, Medicare, and as Dr. Phil would say, how's that working out for you? We need to go the other way. We need to move back toward the free market. We don't have a free market in healthcare. We need to connect customers up with the cost of care and to drive innovation that way. And we're moving the other way with the federal health care bill, and you know, in Virginia we want to have our own opportunity to control our own destiny, control our own market, and this bill gets in the way of all of that.
Now, where are you in Virginia? What's going on with you're trying to prove that it's unconstitutional?
We were the first state to get a ruling that the individual mandate's unconstitutional. That was in December of 2010. Obviously, we're on the verge here of seeing what the Supreme Court will do with it, and we'll find out in June. But regardless of whatever happens in June, there's going to be more work to do. It's part of why I'm here today, is this isn't just about a case this week, it's about the elections this year. With all of Congress up and the presidency up and a third of the Senate, including Virginia, we have a big Senate race. It is the biggest election year we will ever have in the lifetimes of anybody watching this. So I hope they all leave it on the table, you know, put everything you've got into this year because it really matters more than ever.
And you're stepping up even more too, running for governor. How's that going?
I'm in Virginia, that's an odd year election. So 2013. But, you know, we don't have the luxury of waiting, but my focus this year is making sure we get a new president. In Virginia, I want to make sure we get a good conservative in the governorship in 2013, and I'm going to run to do exactly that. So I hope folks will support us in that effort.
I want you to tell everyone how important their vote is, every single individual person. Why do all of them need, they can't stay home this year, right?
You know, in my last statewide election, Governor McDonnell and myself had both won their last race in a recount. I won my state Senate race by 101 votes, and he won for Attorney General statewide by 360 votes. That's an eighth of a vote per precinct. I mean, one person showing up in every 8 precincts throws that election the other way. That's how important every single vote is. And you never know in any election until the votes are counted how they're actually going to fall. Got to show up. Got to show up. And don't just wait till Election Day. I mean, we need people in there before getting the message out, regardless of who the candidate is, because we have a president we've got to beat. It's a lawless administration. The rule of law itself is under assault. And as we talk about health care, it's the best example of our loss of liberty under this administration. We've got to put a stop to that.